Oh. Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the EP class.
Hang on, let's get comfy first. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time.
This is wicked cool.
What?
The concept of this is ridiculous, man.
Can you give me ASMR while I sleep?
Hey!
Yeah.
What the f*** is going on?
I've lost my bottle. Find it. I found it. Hang on. Ooh. It leaked.
I don't want my mic. What?
Dude, you are asking for slippage.
What's he doing?
The
You got to do that thing where you hold that, you know, when you're in bed and you're looking at your phone or your
Try not
iPad,
to drop it on your head,
on
though.
your face. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Welcome to the Jar Media Podcast. My name is James. Today, it's a little bit of a sleepy one for you.
Do that again.
Why?
Just do it again. I liked it.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Jar Media Podcast, episode 355. I am James, and today my snuggle buddies are Alex.
Holy God. Good Lord. Where the did that come from?
You gave me the hiccups.
James had the most protest about this idea, but the second we're doing it, you're in love. You're like
fully undressed under there as well.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Don't reveal the secrets. That's for the Jar Media Patreons who help support the show.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Very smooth segue too.
Incredibly smooth segue to the Jar Media patrons that made the audio version of the show possible and get their names read out in the first or second week of each month, like this very episode.
Wow.
Pretty awesome.
Wow. I do want to say though, even though you make the audio version of the show possible, if you can, come and just have a little look.
Yeah, because I'd say this is probably one episode where if the audio sounds a bit different than normal when you hear like rustling of sheets, you need to come to the video version and find out why.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
This is like a... Well, let's just say this might be just how things are now.
This is the future
pretty
of Jar
comfortable.
Media.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
I'm pretty comfy over here.
The only thing is I can't like look at the camera because it's like...
That's
No, but-
good. It's less of a distraction. I'm just
Yeah.
staring blankly at the...
No, but the thing
I'm looking
is,
at the light, yeah.
I'm looking
and
at
the
the
different shadows coming
the
off.
thing is, this might be the first cast I don't actually make eye contact with either of you during our conversations.
That's fine.
And it's
like when you actually have a conversation with someone in bed, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you're just sitting there staring into space, imagining the whole universe. You know those corny TikTok things they sell where it's like a light
the
that
light
projects like stars onto the ceiling?
Yeah, it's a spaceman at the moment.
Yeah, just imagine that we're spacemen, really just flying through space.
Like Eurovision.
Like Eurovision Song Contest.
I'm a space
Well, speaking of Eurovision, I've been thinking, seeing as I've been lying down here for about 15 minutes now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you remember that Simpsons where Homer lies down and he gets a singing voice?
Are you saying or theorizing that we might get singing voices?
I think now's our time.
What do we? I think we should sing this song by Kanye West called "Water."
Closed on Sunday. You are my Chick-fil-A.
closed on Sunday. You're my Chick-fil-A.
Closed on Sunday. You're my Chick-fil-A.
I think it works.
I think there's some evidence
Oh.
to that.
I think lying down makes my singing worse.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a killer queen.
Look at that. I'm done.
Well, I guess this is JARCast episode 355.
355th.
3.5.5.
We are one episode away from being able to watch a JARCast every day for an entire year.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah.
10?
No, one away. 356.
I thought it was 65.
Yeah, you
365.
Wait, was it? No, it's not.
Yeah. Dude, you're missing 10 days every year.
What do you mean? What?
It's 365 days in a year.
Oh, we got 10 episodes. Sorry, you're going to have to wait a few
You
episodes.
have to wait till next year.
Who's going to do it, though? Who's going to actually try and watch an episode of JAR every day?
Well, there are people that do it every night.
No, but there's a good question. Like, with having that number of episodes, right, surely if you were to get someone who's like 4 or 5, they're reaching that age, surely you could actually brainwash them significantly easier if you used an episode of JAR every day.
Well, speaking of people who use episodes of JAR every day, let's do the housekeeping segment where we round off conversations from the previous episode in the comments there. And we talked about our Spotify Wrapped briefly, and of course, like podcast minutes are wrapped up in there. And we mentioned the 100,000 minute Jarling, who actually left the comments from Tears Don't Fall XD. I'm the Jarling with the 100,000 minutes on Spotify, and I swear I'm not deranged. I can explain. I've had really bad sleeping problems since 2019 after a traumatic event. I found that sleeping with noise really helped me. I've experimented with different podcast and radio channels, and a couple of years ago I found that your voices are quite soothing and put me to sleep easily. So almost each night this year I would go through about 5 episodes, and I guess that amount amassed to an absurd amount of minutes. Obviously I listen to every single episode that comes out, and I've been regularly tuning in each Monday since 2016. Bear Boys, I hope you got some money out of all those minutes.
Yeah, this
Thank you for choosing us to be in your dream.
Yeah, well, we'll be with you on this episode, man.
Yeah. For
In fact, you may put us to sleep, you know?
True.
this is, but
In a nice way.
I completely understand why they're listening to that, because it's like ASMR. We're like ASMR for this person, and I'm glad you have that. But you're literally falling to sleep to us possibly talking about diarrhea.
Yeah.
AS Jar.
Oh, ASM Jar.
Wordplay is my speciality. As is sleeping without disturbance. Mind if I have a little nap, guys, if you want to take the wheel?
I wish I had sleeping without disturbance. I was up like 2 times last night.
Really? That's
yeah,
no good.
it didn't help that f***ing Argy.
Was he-
I'm feeling a little bit sleepy, guys. Can you just take over for a few minutes?
Yeah, of course.
I want to have a little
Let
sleep.
Jesus take the wheel.
So, judging that we are on this little cozy cast and Alex has let go of the wheel, I'd really like to move this conversation into one that I feel is completely underrepresented in JAR Media.
Who do you think out of us 3 looks the most peaceful when they sleep? If you had to guess.
To be fair, we can't even see Jamie's face.
What do you mean?
It's just a hypothetical. Who would
Me,
you
I think-
guess without knowing for sure?
I reckon it's probably you.
I disagree. I don't think it's... No.
You just disagree with yourself.
Honestly, I think it's Jamie, because you sleep the most out of
But
us.
No, I don't.
Jim tends to have way more problems getting to sleep and maintaining sleep, though.
Yeah,
Are you
I've got
sure?
the eternal sufferer.
Jim's got the eternal sufferer.
But you're the only one who was able to manage imagining being in a boat and falling asleep as a result, like the SAS guy.
Being in a boat?
Yeah,
Oh, that's Jim, right?
Yeah, that's Jim.
Mine is I imagine myself as a bird.
I like to imagine I'm anything in motion.
like
you
a
know?
bird.
Or a spaceship.
What about a bullet out of a gun?
No, you can't sleep in a bullet.
You can.
You know, I want to be like a stowaway in a transatlantic freight
Like
ship.
Madagascar.
Yeah.
Where it's really cold and you won't be able to sleep because it's noisy and rattly.
No, but it would rock you. Sorry, lying down. I've got like a little bit of a cold right now, and lying down it's just like making everything go into my nasal cavity. So if I sound a little bit more nasally than usual, then
Well,
That's okay.
Let's do some more comments before we move into some topics. Barber Bag said, Billy is such a sweet girl. She brings me so much joy.
Me too.
Everyone
is a cute
agrees.
baby.
She's a silly.
I wish
she's
she
a
was
silly
here
girl.
on my tummy right now.
She's perfect for this set at the moment.
Yeah, she'd love it.
Let's go find her.
Joe Atkinson 8985 says, my favourite part of this particular episode of the James Alex Randy Media Posdact, entitled Monsieur Blobby, JARCast episode 354, is when James finally came out as a homosexual. His subtle hints at finding Homer Simpson of the hit animated series The Simpsons attractive over the years has caused lots of speculation, but James has finally admitted it. Good for you, James. We are supporting you as always. Dylan8664 says, I only listen on Spotify. I thought James was saying Call of Duty Black Ops randomly. So yeah, just for those who don't know, we've stopped using the swear bleep and it's instead an audio recording of James saying Call of Duty Black Ops. So if you're an audio listener and hear that, it's, I don't know, 70% chance the pre-recording, then 30% chance it's just James talking about Call of Duty Black Ops.
To be fair, of all the things we've talked about, Black Ops is not high on the list.
Call of Duty is, though.
Yeah, I suppose.
Rightfully so, because it's a phenomenon within modern gaming, and at the same time, it's like one of the worst things going.
Well, guys, I've got an anecdote for you.
Okay.
Something that was crazy. Almost as crazy as this bed being in the jar room. So, last weekend, I was hosting a couple of people, and I didn't have, like, a spare room for them to sleep in, so we put this airbed in the jar room and they slept in here. I didn't really preface it either. They don't watch Jar or anything, so I could only imagine what they were thinking. Lying down in here and seeing the
Tank Dempsey.
yeah, Tank
Oh my God,
Dempsey
Tank
staring them
Dempsey.
down. I did take a serious long look at the Tank Dempsey poster and think maybe I should take it down because it's only on command strip, so I could easily could have. But then I thought, no, I don't need to hide my culture.
That's so true, because like if you go on holiday to like someone from like Sweden's house or something, you know, like Airbnb, you won't expect them to take all their like
Their
antlers.
Viking things down.
Yeah, their antlers and axes off the wall, you know.
But talking, like, I'm looking around this room now, and it's like, yeah, sure, Tank Dempsey stands out because it's quite literally hovering over us, you know, dominating the space. But then you look up and there's Dick the Head on the wall staring at you.
Staring right down.
Yeah.
And then you've got the normal episode, and then you've got Cyborg.
Yeah, I feel like Cyborg's one of the more distracting elements, especially because when the lights are down, he gets like a nice intruding
silhouette.
Yeah.
Shadow.
But at the same time, you also have Golden Freddy, which is quite abstractly weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but anyway, that was kind of irrelevant to the story because I was talking to them and they told me this anecdote about someone they knew tangentially that reminded me of a type of person that exists that I like to imagine doesn't exist. And you know sometimes that happens, right? You live in your own bubble, you live in your life, you interact with certain people that have certain beliefs and whatnot, and then you're reminded of like, oh yeah, people that think these kind of things actually do exist, and sometimes to a comical degree. And by that I mean, so they were saying that these people, and they're telling me the story about, they consider themselves so hyper masculine, right, that they refuse to eat anything with nuts in because they think it's gay.
To eat nut.
Like nuts, so like peanuts.
Yeah.
So, but they weren't. It's not like a joke. It's not exaggerating. Like they genuinely will not eat anything with nuts in because they find it gay.
But
And their favorite. This is 100% real. I'm not exaggerating. Their favorite chocolate bar was Snickers. And then when they found out that Snickers had nuts in, they stopped eating Snickers because they thought it was gay.
I mean, to be fair, it is kind of gay.
Yes, veiny.
Explain.
Yeah, Snickers are veiny.
Oh, so you're on his side.
No.
Yeah. In fact, I might join him.
I would say that nut, the word nut, it's been shortened by us to mean sperm, but it doesn't mean sperm. It's a nut. It's a type of fruit, nut. So they're not hypermasculine over like sperm. It's the way nut, the word nut is used. They think is gay because referring to sperm.
I wasn't even considering that interpretation. I was thinking of it more as like nuts.
Nuts,
you know,
nuts.
Testicles, nuts. And that, so somehow because of the English language having multiple uses and having words with multiple meanings, nuts and balls makes it gay to have a peanut in a chocolate bar.
I would say these are also the same type of people who will refuse to wear pink because that's gay. It's that same thing. And I would say, as an assumption, there's a lot of men, fathers from a certain era who think that they can't own pink
Not
things
even just fathers,
because
our
it's gay.
nan believes that.
Yeah.
Our little cousin was wearing this cool pink shirt and she was like, "Why are you wearing that? You're not a little girl."
You're not a little beep.
And then he got really upset. But everyone else was like, "Don't listen to Nana. She's just got the pink and blue mindset."
Yeah, pink and blue mindset.
She does. But she doesn't like pink on herself, so is she trans?
Yes. Well, I'm glad you guys don't eat peanuts for the same reason. I brought it up to make fun of him, but clearly you guys are in the same boat.
No,
Yeah,
I love peanuts. I love nut.
Yeah, I enjoy nuts. And to be quite frank, I think eating nut is masculine. Also, masculinity and gayness aren't, like, exclusive, You can be very masculine and, like, proper gay.
The Greeks.
Yeah. You can be both.
Some Greeks.
Or neither. Or anything.
Some of the Greeks.
Any combination.
Yeah.
You could be a little nut eater one day.
And as a matter of fact, the more masculine you are, the gayer you are.
Some would argue that. That's what, like, there's a certain level of, like, bodybuilding that can definitely veer into that. Where it's you're definitely doing this for other dudes, right? Like, and that's who's appreciating it the most is, like, other dudes that are like, wow, your triceps are popping today, brother.
Man, your tits look massive. Yeah, the amount of times I got that in the gym back in the day.
Nice and swollen, brother.
Nice large tits, my friend.
Is that really what it's like in the game? I only ever went swimming where it was a lot more creepy.
Creepy?
Yeah, showering with like 60-year-old dudes who just
have boners.
Have boners and crazy hair coming out of every hole.
Orifice.
Coming out of their urethra.
Really?
Yeah. And then they're just peeing in the shower.
Nice. To be fair, it's hard not to pee in the shower.
I think we have a question about that later, and I think that's fine in the comfort of your own space, but in a public gym where everyone's sharing like...
Are they like trying to pee on you?
They're peeing on your feet, and you're like,
They're trying to give you golden showers.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting little funny anecdote.
Yeah,
I should have got a peanut, but instead I got a bucket full of worms. If you want one.
Oh yeah, why not, brother? Give us.
Do you want a worm?
Can I have the worm?
Because my worm problem has been kind of exacerbated, and they're coming out.
Yeah.
So I borrowed from my friend the Colonel a bucket from KFC, and I filled it with worms. It's full of my worms if you want to taste.
Oh, let's have a little worm, eh?
Here you go, James. Have a worm.
Yes, come on, let's have a little worm. Yummy.
They're yummy.
Oh, I'm going to have a little red one.
Are they? What flavour did you get?
I got a pink one.
Do you want an orange?
Oh, really? Pass me back that bowl, because I want one. I'm getting
it's not
jealous.
Bowl, it's a bucket.
Sorry, bucket.
Thanks, Colonel.
I want... You can thank the... And that's not a KFC sponsorship yet.
I love having worms all over my...
I got a nice pink one.
Yeah, we all had a pink one to start with. That's just...
I've got another pink one too.
That's not pink.
Well, if you guys ever fancy a worm at any moment, just let me know and I'll...
Worm me up.
Oh, you want to get wormed again?
Yeah, let me just grab a handful.
Oh, I can worm you up tonight.
There you go. All right. Don't get them everywhere.
They're wriggling around.
Nice and slimy.
Are they wiggling around?
Yeah, I got them like under my back.
You know what we should have done? We should have gone to Pets at Home and got a bunch of crickets.
Shit,
And
yeah.
just eaten them. They're like really loudly going.
Hakuna Matata.
What a great idea, guys.
What, worms?
Worms?
Because the original idea was, and I want the Jarlings to let us know what kind of idea this might have been, was to actually get 3 buckets of KFC chicken and eat it the whole time we were lying in bed, and like just throw the bones into the bed and like wipe our hands on
That would have been so funny. Fuck, we really should have done that.
I know, that's why we went to KFC and then we got the worm idea.
And then it was like, I didn't want to have to clean that up. I didn't want to have to. This room would just stink of KFC forever. Probably.
Yeah, we'd be covered in it as well. We'd be covered in this oil.
Yeah, and also like, as far as something that you can actually listen to, I'm sure this is already bad enough. Let alone with like the chicken factor and the bones.
Chicken
James
ring
would probably
noises.
choke on like a wing.
Bro, I'm choking on these worms.
Yeah, it's really hard to eat
Laying
in this
down.
position.
Yeah. Look,
Well,
I can
maybe
put
that's
my
for the
little
best.
worm on the mic. Look at that.
Oh man.
Look, it's like a dispenser, look. Put that worm, put it on it.
So hopefully the worms give us some energies to keep us going for this cast.
Yeah, before we fall into the realm.
The realm of Sleepy EP.
Honestly,
There we
the
go.
main thing that happened this past week was a trailer dropped, a big one, and Clara Bellum can get us going on this topic. Thoughts on the GTA 5? No, 6. It's 6, right?
It is 6.
Yeah, GTA 6 trailer. And following that, thoughts on Elon Musk's cringe, I can't play GTA because it makes you kill cops tweet.
What?
And Man Like Grice said, hope you get some GTA 6 talk next cast. I've already rewatched the trailer so many times. What are your thoughts? And are you in any way skeptical about it?
Okay, so I should probably lead this by saying I've not seen it.
One motherfucker.
I might be one of the only people of
Is that because you're
Mars,
sour about the bet?
No, it's got nothing to do with
Because you would have
that.
watched, you would have watched that trailer 100 times if you won the bet.
No.
And you'd be like, you know what, this game is
Yeah.
great.
It's got nothing to do with the bet, okay?
That's so true.
It's not. You're projecting
You
this
would.
onto me.
How's
It's not
that
the case.
projection?
No,
You're projecting
no,
onto
because
me.
I saw that the trailer was released early on like Twitter, right? And I was like, oh, the
Oh, yeah, it
GTA
leaked.
6 trailer's out, and I was just like, I'm not gonna watch it, and I haven't watched it. And it's not. This
This
isn't.
is another contrarian.
This is. I was about to say
Yeah.
this is.
This is so contrarian.
No, let hear me out, okay? It's not to not watch it, but it's like
Just so you can say you haven't watched it.
no, not at all. No, it's not that. It's a simple case of I don't want to be hyped until it's time to be hyped because they've said it's going to come out in 2025, and
Which
that
means it will come out
2026.
in 2027.
Yeah, because it's going to get delayed. So what's the point of hyping yourself up now to know that it's coming out when you've still got to wait years? There's going to be people who are hyped right now who will probably die before it comes out. Like this is, I don't want to get hyped for it because it's a long
Because you
time.
might die.
I could die, yeah.
How can you resist though, man?
Because it's almost like those things where I'll get hyped when I've seen like these gameplay trailers where it's like actually showing the scope of how deep they're going with gameplay, with the buildings and like going inside. If it's like a GTA 5 level of like a GTA 4 level with the type of like the world. Yeah, and I'm waiting to get hyped to know how good it's going to be because the teaser trailer doesn't give anything away.
It's like it's the same pattern as GTA 5 and Red Dead 2 with the advertising style where it's like the first trailer 90-second like mood/atmosphere piece, right? It doesn't give like anything away really, just vague hints. And there's lots of compilations of like, because it's set what's it called, Vice City?
Yep.
Which
Yeah,
is a
Florida.
parody of Florida.
Miami.
Sorry, Miami. Yeah,
Miami,
yeah.
Florida.
Well, it is in Florida. Yeah. The branding thing I didn't notice till rewatching the trailer, which I thought was cool, with the VI for 6 being like Vice, the start of Vice. That's cool. Nice synergy going on there. I don't know, I thought it looked pretty incredible, to be honest. As far as visual fidelity and everything, that's going to be dense.
Yeah,
dense game.
The thing is, GTA 5 at the time was similarly like the trailers were like graphically impressive to the point where it was like, okay, when the game actually comes out, it's not gonna look like this.
Because that was like peak bullshot era as well, right?
Yeah,
like 2013, like it was after Colonial Marines around that time. No one believed nothing.
Yeah, but then the game came out and it looked better.
Yeah.
Same with Red Dead, where Red Dead looked like the best game like visually ever, and then it came out and it looked better than the trailers. And then, like, can the same thing happen?
Yeah, it's funny how they do that. One of the few companies that do that, because I guess they use they to make their trailers. They use in-engine footage because they're so confident and want to show off like this tech they've been building for all these years. It's like, yeah, we will use that, and it's going to look better by the time it's finished, like Arthur Morgan's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited, man. I like the idea of this Bonnie and Clyde central relationship. Man. The only thing, I guess, as far as trepidations or concerns is obviously the houses aren't there anymore.
Well, one of them is.
It's one of them.
Yeah, only one of them left.
Dan Hauser.
And you don't know what level of, like, did he have, like, a treatment? Did they have, like, notes or ideas? Or was there, like, a writer's room where they'd, like, mapped out something already, like, years ago? Because, I don't know. I feel like the parody, like, Florida's perfect for that.
Yeah. It almost works
stuff.
better than LA.
Yeah, LA is good for it too. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. Did you ever play Vice City, James?
I've played Vice City probably more. I played Vice City a lot. I played it as a kid, so I understand like the whole vibe of Vice City and whatnot.
You never really talked. You always talked about San Andreas, though. It was never.
I
Vice City.
played Vice City significantly more than San Andreas, and I have better memories of Vice City.
Yeah, I think
I held a good place in my heart because of the soundtrack, you know.
Yeah, crazy soundtrack.
So I'm interested what they do with 6, but obviously it's going to be a long time coming.
Some of the rumors and leaks are saying stuff like 70% of buildings are like enterable and whatnot, and if that's true, then it could be nuts.
Yeah, the thing is, Rockstar's got such a ridiculously good foundation. Like, I feel like the only other game to try and do a GTA type open world is Cyberpunk. You know, with like this city with like loads of NPCs and shit going on, and their systems are worse than GTA 5's.
Really?
You know? For the city, like the AI of the cars driving around, the NPCs like on the just walking the streets and stuff, way worse than GTA 5. Right, and then Red Dead 2 took it to like a whole other level where you can like interact with every single dude. Crazy. I imagine GTA 5 will have like a similar system.
Yeah, they're probably going to build on that groundwork, really.
Yeah, but where that foundation is like so solid, if like they implement stuff like all these buildings you can go in and there's people like working and shit, and like there'll be times where they're leaving the offices or whatever, or like their place of work and driving home. It could get kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be mad.
Yeah.
And it's like, in 24 hours, it got 100 million views, breaking Mr. Beast's record, which I think was like 69 million or something in 24 hours.
Yeah.
Something around that.
Almost doubled it.
So it's crazy popular. Yeah. And the fact it did leak early, or because it was like it was the son of someone who works at Rockstar who leaked it on like TikTok or something. Imagine that if that was your son.
But I think he was a Rockstar veteran. Like he's been there like 30 plus years.
Yeah.
Wow.
How disappointed would that be?
What a little asshole.
For TikTok likes.
Yeah.
Years worth, literally $2 billion invested, and this little teenager ruins it. And they're like, oh, I guess we've got to release the trailer early then, because this asshole ruined it.
Fucking twerp.
And then, the Twitter responses are funny. And And you were saying this in the group chat the other day, James, about like
the
how are people going to react?
Yeah, because the lands, think of since GTA 5, like the world is different.
And there was a little bit, it was kind of brewing around that era.
Yeah.
Because there was that controversy around that Trevor torture scene.
Yeah.
Which I guess was like a parody of like CIA people like torturing.
It was a parody of torture.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember that being like a controversy at the time, but we're way more inflammatory now.
Yeah, you just have to
politicize, so.
You just look how, funny enough, the white wing fucking influencers online are speaking about it already. And you know they're just going to get upset at any detail
that
about
drama alert tweet that was like, rumors are the main character's trans. And it's like, where you get what
making
shit up to get engagement on Twitter?
Yeah,
to make people angry. It's like, like it's not going to affect the bottom line. Like, it's GTA, it's going to be the best selling thing ever. We know that 100%. But it's just going to be interesting because I think, certain political groups are going to have a meltdown over it because of what is GTA and what's it going to be. It's like, it's GTA, come on. Like, of course there's going to be violence and silly things.
Well, that's what was funny about this Elon Musk tweet, where he was proudly tweeting how he couldn't play GTA 5 because in the intro you have to kill police officers, and he couldn't do it. It's like, the game is called Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
You fucking loser.
A literal crime.
Just like, the joke is like, go play Lego City Undercover if you can't hack it. It's like, what? It's not real. It's a fucking video game. It's escapism. It's silly. The Wanted, it's like, what? It's so goofy.
But you can play Cyberpunk in a Tesla.
Oh, are they actually in it?
Yeah.
They got
That
like
was like a
branded
whole
car.
thing.
Really?
Yeah, you can like play Cyberpunk in.
No, but do you have to kill cops in missions?
Yeah, you
though?
do actually. There's missions where you have to kill police officers.
Maybe you didn't play all that.
But no, he probably didn't play it because Cyberpunk is a critique on like unregulated capitalism.
That's
corporations running mad.
Yeah. Like you're a loser. Like if you're tweeting that about GTA, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, that's
man.
dork behavior.
You're a fucking loser. Like, grow up.
Sorry, dork must.
I think, honestly, I don't think any drama could hurt it in any way.
No, absolutely
It's
not.
too big.
It's GTA.
It's historically made them. Well, yeah.
More successful. Yeah.
It just spreads the word more.
I guess there was some fear before that it was like going to be neutered in some way. But it's like, no, you got like women like twerking on top of cars driving around and like topless, well not topless, but like people in bikinis and stuff. It seems pretty unfettered.
People think that's like a liberalization.
The twerking woman on the car?
Yeah, and like a female protagonist.
Oh. GTA 1 had one, didn't they?
I have no idea about GTA 1. But yeah, it's like...
I thought it was dual protagonist though, like one, like a relationship.
Yeah.
Which seems that seems like something they haven't done before.
Yeah, I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
There's like rumors of like, is one of them going to be like undercover or something, give it a drama rank? I don't know, they could do something cool with it.
Because obviously after GTA 5, it's naturally like, you've made this system, the free playable characters where you can switch between. They made that system, and there's never ever going to be a way they can get away from that. They've cemented that in GTA now. So now they took it this way, it's like, okay, that makes sense. That's like a logical progression, going from like 3 independent characters to a couple. And their stories intertwined that way. Mm-hmm. And it's going to have that same, like, swap system as GTA 5.
I saw some people comparing it to, like, the couple from the start of Pulp Fiction in the diner. Yeah. It's like playing as that couple. I don't know, there's a lot you could do with that. I think that's cool. She looks like a cool character.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to be, like, going to the nail salon and getting dressed. All these, like... ripped dudes like rushing home to play GTA. They go straight to the salon. Yeah, it's kind of awesome. Yeah,
because I remember, I don't know if my memory serves me correct, that there was this was like 7 years ago, but I was like, oh yeah, GTA 6 is gonna involve cocaine smuggling, which was that mission in GTA 5 where you cocaine smuggle. They were saying that the next GTA is going to be heavily based on that. Based in Miami, it's going to be about cocaine smuggling from South America. I remember that being a theory back then that it's just kind of true.
Because that's been like mechanically a big part of their last few games, right? Like GTA 5 was the heists. Red Dead obviously has a lot of heists. And like then GTA Online had all the heists and planning and stuff. So presumably it would be something like that because it's just so cool for like set pieces.
Yeah.
You have all the build up, you got the planning stage, and then it goes wrong. You got all this character stuff that comes from it.
It would be interesting if they try making their missions a little bit more free though. You know.
Yeah, they definitely
More
need to.
sandbox.
That's somewhere they could definitely expand for sure. And you'd imagine they'd want to do that if they wanted to build it to be as replayable as possible for online too.
Yeah.
To improve that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty excited.
I'm somewhat sighted. I don't know. I feel like these trailers aren't meant to be too hype.
Yeah.
You know, they're meant to just be like, it's real. You know,
Confirmed, it's real.
Just it's now in your head.
It's basically the opposite of that Elder Scrolls 6 trailer,
yeah.
which is just Elder Scrolls 6. We haven't even started development. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, this game's like this. We're just quality controlling it now.
And that
It'll be
was
out.
like pre-rendered, doesn't actually represent anything from the game. Whereas
Yeah.
this is like, oh my god, you're going to be interacting with this one day.
Well, yeah, that's the thing with Rockstar. Like they show a trailer. I remember seeing the Red Dead trailers and thinking, wow, this pre-rendered stuff isn't that impressive for like pre-rendered. And it's like, no, this is in engine.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh shit.
That's the difference, yeah. Because I remember when the Red Dead ones were coming out, there were some naysayers like, this looks rough because it didn't look like an Assassin's Creed pre-rendered.
Yeah.
It's like, well, no, I'd much prefer this.
Yeah.
Then there's no like disconnect when you actually go to play, and it's like,
Yeah.
I'm like playing
pre-rendered
this
does
Assassin's
nothing.
Creed game, and it like whatever, it looks cool or whatever, but it's nothing like the pre-rendered trailer with Wood Kids singing to run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
No.
true.
They're just not Rockstar aren't stupid, you know. They know how to do their craft perfectly, and the game's going to come out and be perfect.
Yeah. Pre-orders now.
We're sponsored.
So
by
here's the thing,
Rockstar.
though:
Give me
is
a
it
word,
going to
will
be
you?
next gen and last gen?
What do you, no, hell no.
Because I've seen loads of stuff about how it's not even going to run 30 FPS, which is, all lies. Let me have some wormies.
Grab some worms, share them, and calm down.
Because would it put you off if it is a 30 FPS game?
I think it's bound to be. Like Red Dead.
What if they have a choice of performance or...
I'm going to say it. It's unacceptable within modern gaming to be 30 FPS for a AAA game.
You say that though, but then like...
be native.
What was that
40s.
stupid last Batman game called?
Huh?
You know, Arkham Knights? Is that what it was called?
Arkham Knight.
Remember that?
Oh, that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was locked to 30, and it was one of the best-selling games of that year.
Really?
I just think we're now going into the 4K VR era. I think 60 should be an expectation.
I want a
I
60.
agree.
Personally, I think if you're making a game of huge budget, the borderline should be it's got to be consistently 60.
But in certain occasions, I can forgive it. Like Red Dead
Yeah.
2 was so far ahead of everything else.
Yeah,
You know, and it's...
and it was consistent, it ran well.
it ran consistently, and the gameplay doesn't so much... Like, you don't need to be precise with it. You can't be
Yeah.
precise with it. Rockstar games, like,
On
are
that
floaty
precise.
and you kind of like...
Yeah, weighty, heavy.
heavy, really in the environment, and I like that, and I don't need the response of like if Elden Ring was 30 FPS, that would be like,
Yeah.
this game's amazing, but the
Yeah.
gameplay feels shit.
So you're saying it's just because of the
No problem.
levels Rockstar Games works to, it's like acceptable. In regards to
because
everything
it's
else.
more like experiential. It's they're less gamey.
But it looks like there's no confirmation of PC though.
That won't not launch, I don't think.
No, even Red Dead 2 didn't come out on PC at
Which
launch.
that would probably be a drama of itself. People,
well,
people will
just-
be really
just-
angry about that.
Well, just get over it. No, but this is the thing, and this is the fact. you can't get into gaming for cheaper than a console. You can't buy a good PC for cheaper than a console now. Because PC prices are so extortionate.
Yeah,
you could. Back in the day, you could.
That's supposed to be
During
the
the
whole
Xbox
appeal.
360, you could probably build one for pretty good. But nowadays, you can't. So it's like just, if you're PC only, just buy a console and play it when it comes out.
But 360 had good exclusives at the time.
Consoles have good exclusives.
Like it's not the same anymore, but to the same degree. But yeah. Anything else on GTA before we go to these messages?
I'm quite. I think it'll be good. I think there's going to definitely be, because obviously Rockstar got that GTA role playing. They bought that, didn't they? So I imagine like the car stuff is going to be immense. It's going to be like 10 times deeper than GTA 5, and it's going to break everyone's mind.
Because again, they'll probably build it to monetize it in online as well.
But also, I reckon that when it comes to online, they're gonna have like roleplay shit built in.
Yeah, where you can be a police officer online and players you can make crimes,
and
you can like go hunt down.
That would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Do you remember that game mode in GTA 4?
Yeah.
Cops and Robbers.
Yeah.
Fun as hell.
Cool.
Awesome idea.
It's like kind of wacky modes like that where you can get money.
But
by just doing
if that is like in the game naturally, you know, like you're a thief and there's just some players playing as cops, like how fucking cool
then
could that be?
the bigger busts you get, the bigger pay you get for your character.
If everyone had the like directional mics on as well.
Yeah. Get in the car, let's go. Non-stop humor.
Yeah.
And like if it's good, I would put money into it, most likely.
Right.
As
But
long
I
as
will
it's
say-
not too egregious and like the pay to win type stuff. When the flying motorbikes with
That's what I'm
missiles
saying. It's
get
like
involved, then I'll check out.
this is the thing. GTA Online, this new era of GTA Online might be the greatest thing to ever happen for 6 months or a year.
Yeah.
It'll be dead after that, and that's why I hate it, and that's why I do have beef against GTA, because Take-Two are a greedy company because it's GTA. So the shelf life of GTA Online is going to be very short, and you have to be obsessive to get the best joy out of it.
Yeah, we've got to wait 3 months for the servers to settle.
Oh, do you think that's going to be an issue?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
I think it will be.
I think even if it comes out and it's like good to go, people will be disappointed.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to have the same level of content as GTA 5.
Yep.
Because like it's a new start of a life cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And if you think how many people who went on GTA Online when it first launched, times that by 2
Yeah,
easy.
that was a mess.
It's going to be so many more people than that because the world is way more connected now.
Yeah.
It's gonna. There's no point.
But
so
I think they're much more aware now. I don't think they were aware
how big
with
it was going to
GTA
be.
5,
Yeah.
how big
How
GTA
popular
Online
it
But
was.
I do
But
think
even Red Dead Online was a mess too, and that would be a fraction of the player.
Yeah. You can't ever manage that amount of people trying to get on something at once.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like a bit dead at launch, and you have to give it a week or two or a month. I'm just big sorry to GTA developers during that time because they're going to want to
they're
off
gonna be
themselves.
crunched.
Yeah.
Crunched to oblivion.
Yeah, it's going to be like no life, sleep.
Crunch
This
to
is
Elder Scrolls
with GTA
Oblivion.
developers
Yeah.
on launch day, laying in bed on our desk,
Yeah.
fixing it.
We've got to fix the Grand Theft Auto so Elon can play it.
He's going to play it though. You know that loser's going to play it. He's going to be like
He'll
sat
role
there.
play as a cop in one of the servers.
Yeah.
And then when you look
Hey,
at that
guys.
cringy tweet, there's a reply from who else but Ian Miles Chong.
A man who has made like 250 plus GTA articles about killing police officers, and then he was like, "I didn't play GTA 5 because I killed police officers." Like, just you don't even live in America, you pussy. Fuck off.
These like bottom feeder people that like reply to like Elon Musk and stuff as if they like are friends. It's so like pathetic.
No, they're cucks. Like actual cucks. Like get a grip.
Elon Musk. Elon Musk.
My
He'll
hand
play
needs
it.
to be in a better position.
Well, I guess we'll see after these wormy messages.
Snug as a worm in a bucket of KFC.
Bye, Bear Bear. Bye, Bear Bear.
I do declare, bye Bear Bear.
Bear Bear shirts and mug available now. Check the description below.
The worms was a great idea, wasn't it, guys?
Ready?
Oh my god. I quite like this look. How do you think this? Look at this. Look like maggots.
Maggots in the pod flock together.
Walk away, baby, on a dream. That's it. I am actually moving because I'm fucking up my right shoulder by doing.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Hey everybody, welcome to the second half of the show!
We are your hosts, the Sleepy Boys.
I'm not sleepy, I'm full of beans after all those worms.
So I had a gingerbread latte with whipped cream from Costa.
Sounds nasty, bro.
Was it a gingerbread?
There wasn't enough gingerbread.
It's because the gingerbread was just the additional gingerbread they put on top of the lid.
What it tastes like? Milk?
It just tasted like a kind of sweet.
Eggnog.
I want to try eggnog this year, but it's rare. Got to make it in your bath.
Does egg go in it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's eggnog. It's wool.
I don't know what alcohol it is.
It's not alcohol.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
What do you think it is then, bro? Egg?
Yeah, mainly egg.
Well, I guess this is the part of the Sleepy Cast where we head over to...
Sleepy cast.
I think that's trademarked, actually.
Yeah.
I guess we got to call it something else. What are some other words for sleeping?
Eeping?
Evie.
Tired. The
Yeah.
Tired Podcast.
The nocturnal?
The Nocturnals.
That's the opposite, I guess.
The Airbed on the Floor Podcast.
The bear bed.
The Bed Bed.
The bed bed.
The Winnie the Pooh Podcast.
The sexy episode.
Ow! This hat is caught in my eye. Help! Okay, now we're good. Well, I guess this is the part of the show. We head over to the question thread over on the JARChive CRA or r/FNAF, which I think might be banned right now. I can't remember.
Oh.
It goes up, it goes up, it goes down. You got to be improv to get there. So yeah, head over there, leave your questions for future episodes like Rip Flood did, who says, what are your thoughts on the verb scarf, as in James scarfed down his curry?
Hate it. It should
Do
be
you mean
scoffed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only ever heard scoffed.
Americans say scarfed.
Oh, I scarfed it down.
Yeah, I wear a scarf when it's a little bit chilly on the willy.
It's called a condom.
A condom.
Yeah, I hate that verb.
Yeah. Fuck your adjectives.
Scoff. I scarfed it. I scarfed that worm. Oh, this is an interesting one from Skinnell JNR12. Hello, lads.
Hello.
Christmas is coming, so I was wondering when we might see Jim's big skydiving adventure that was gifted last
Yeah.
year.
Where
Cheers.
I sold it on eBay.
No, we didn't do
Was
that.
it expired?
No.
No, I got it repired.
Oh, you got it repired.
Yeah. Because I
Hooray.
couldn't go when I wanted to go, so I had to get it repired. Also, the one that like you guys got doesn't exist anymore. So I had to change the location to somewhere in like the north of fucking Ireland or something. So I've got to turn it into like a whole holiday.
Really?
That's fine.
You got to go Ireland?
No,
No,
it's
it's
up
just
north.
It's up north somewhere.
Oh.
Or it might even be Sheffield.
Yeah, it's Sheffield.
It's like the other side of London. It's northeast or something.
Just to fly around in the air.
Just to feel like the sleep bird.
The booby bird.
The sleep bird. Your sleep bird.
Oh, my sleep. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. They said, P.S. My partner regularly has the JARCast on when they go to sleep, and I was recently awoken to the extended drone/chant segment at the end of that cast, which felt like I was in a fever dream, so thanks for that too, lol.
Yeah, that must have been kind of scary.
Yeah.
I guess for all the people that use JARSMR, JAASMR,
Oh.
must have problems with that when they get to that episode.
Yeah, ooh, yeah. Yeah, ooh, yeah.
We got one for you, James. From Definitely Not Micah. Bear Funnies, it's been about a year since the Laurel video and the launch of Casa35.com. I wanted to ask James, how has he found running the site? Has he met any other car enthusiasts through his business? And could he see himself becoming a full-time business owner? Cheers, hoping for more James videos soon.
Okay, a little bit of a Laurel update. We did plan to do a update video on it before it went into storage this year, but it was just a really hectic time, so we're saving that till next year once it comes out.
Nice.
It has been like almost a year of Casa. It's going well. I've pretty much cornered the entire Laurel internet. Like if you Google Laurel, you just find my website. I've like cornered it. My optimization is impeccable, which is good. It will never be a full-time thing because it's just such a niche hobby. Like I don't make profit from it.
You just make normal.
Yeah, I just make normal because it's like a community. it's a community thing more than it is a profit-driven thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm there to help people. I'm not there to get money.
Yeah, you're
You're
not.
connected with heaps of people through it.
Yeah, I've got international. I've made sales to Canada. I've had inquiries from Ukraine. You know, I've got regular people in Belgium. I know pretty much a majority of owners in the UK and Europe and Ireland. I've got a web across, and I've met people because of it, and it's really cool.
You've spread your web.
I have. It's a lovely. It's very satisfying when you do help someone out.
Yeah.
You know, there's this guy in Ireland, Richard Jarlin actually saw him at car meet and sent videos of the contact I have in Ireland, and it's like really cool because it's like I speak to him and I know.
That is cool.
So it is very cool. I think one of the guy from Belgium is coming over next year with his, so we'll have like a cool meetup.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. It's super satisfying. I'm just continuing to put effort into it when I can.
Yeah. Can I just say, I'm not so right now interested in Laurel. I'm more interested in Snorrel.
Nice.
Well, I'm interested in this one from Uncle Donk. He
Okay.
says, Bear guys, Mass
Bear.
Effect question here.
Ugh.
No, this is a good question. It sounds like it's going to be lame, but it actually winds up being good.
Ugh.
Towards the end of the Reaper War, Liara starts compiling a bunch of data into time capsules to seed around the galaxy for the next cycle to find. If it was you guys instead, what would you put inside the time capsule? Bear in mind a future race of aliens could wind up basing their culture around you, like the Hana or the Asari.
Simple, a copy of War of the Worlds by Steven Spielberg. That's their best weapon against the Reapers.
Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles.
I would sabotage that capsule, make sure it never gets
What
found.
about like the Meg 2? Like an entire culture
Does it have to
based
be
around the Meg Part 2.
No, surely we're not thinking deep enough here. Because the point of the capsule is to try to be able to give the next ways to find
A
it.
head start.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you put a copy of Valerian in the City of 1,000 Planets in there, they'll be miles ahead.
No, but
What
you're
if
not.
you? No, but what if you want to go more like religion based and you get like a Jordan Peterson like 11 Rules for Life or whatever book, and they find the book and it's
That's
their
it.
Bible.
It's like it's that 3-part debate between Sam Harris and Jordan Peterson, just on like a USB drive.
Yeah.
The whole point of the Reapers are, they reset because some race is further ahead, so they have to reset and while making one race be slightly further ahead to like have the balance. So as a race, if you want to keep that race alive, you've got to introduce them to gooning, because they're never going to advance enough to be a threat to anyone.
You just
That's
put like
true.
a bunch of terabytes of porn.
Yeah, then they base their culture around gooning.
tires and Asian anal porn.
Yeah.
All I would put in it is just that TikTok with the the ice cream's so good. Just a couple of those. Basic culture around that.
The little pump one. Ice cream so good.
Anything else you put in there? Maybe a bit of literature, a book.
But yeah, Jordan Peterson's book.
Jeff Krasinski's manifesto.
Fucking
Jeff Krasinski. He's not Will yet.
I'd probably put issue 3, 5, 6 of Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Superior Spider-Man, maybe.
Venom.
Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
Probably Snyder's Watchmen. Snyder's 300, Snyder's BVS, Snyder's Day of the Dead, Snyder's...
Snyder, more like Snorder.
Miniature Rani has one for you, James, another. Does James still have interest in anime? Outside of the occasional mention of Evangelion, it's been a while since it's been a topic on the cast. Did James keep watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or Gundam?
Yeah, actually I've got a bit of an anime update, actually.
Oh, nice. Please, let me know.
Well, like, I still absolutely adore Gundam. You know, I've recently rewatched Hathaway, just Gundam Hathaway. Great, love it.
Hathaway.
I got quite far through the original. I just stopped watching it for some reason. And at the moment, I'm actually on season 4 of Attack on Titan to catch up with that. I've also recently watched Chainsaw Man, and Chainsaw Man is fantastic. I really rate it. It's great. The CG animation is possibly some of the best. It's amazing. I'm currently also watching Beastars. I'm still into animation. I still like and appreciate anime. And I'm also playing Nier Automata.
I want to watch Axe Cop.
I want to watch Axe Cop.
I want to watch Axe Cop. It's got that guy from that cringy TV show. What's it called? With Aziz Ansari.
The Flash.
What?
What?
Aziz Ansari.
Who?
Parks
and Rec?
Yeah. You know the guy who's like, I only like beef.
I'm a libertarian over here. I do woodwork.
Yeah, him. He's Axe Cop.
Yeah. I remember Axe Cop.
Yeah, I want to watch Axe Cop.
Is that your favourite anime?
Maybe. I've not seen it.
Anyway, I heard it's anime. That's how you're supposed to.
I thought it was anime.
Guess it depends where you come from.
Yeah.
I've always heard it as anime. What's your favourite anime? Sounds like a medical procedure.
You mean anime?
You go up to the hospital. I'm here for my anime. Do you want to watch anime while you have your anime?
Anime?
I watch South Park. That's my favourite anime.
Oh, come on, don't do the most stereotypical
I like Halo
stuff.
Legends.
Actual anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, actual anime.
Halo Legends. That's my favourite anime. Want to know my favourite anime?
Not really.
No.
Fine then. Fine.
Bros.
Fine, I'll do something else then.
Okay.
Another James one.
Yes.
From Beyblading.
Ice cream.
James predicted Lego Fortnite in episode R/Flaff, episode 254, exactly 2 years ago, on December the 20th, 2021.
What?
Eagerly awaiting the next James prediction.
You know, can people start worshipping me as like a god now? Because I'm hitting hard with these predictions. Where's my Nostradamus?
What's Nostradamus?
The book of that's what all the conspiracy theories based off, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's the Mayan calendar. Like, where's my religion based on my predictions, huh?
So now, like Lego is in Fortnite, but it's like a whole survival mode.
It looks cool.
And it's got like Dark Souls dodging.
It
and
looks
bosses.
better than Dark Souls.
It looks way better than Dark Souls.
Better than Dark Souls 2 at least.
It's going to be huge, man.
When's it out?
It's out now.
Oh, I'm gonna play it when I get home.
Yeah, what the hell? It's supposedly like enough content where you could justify charging for it, but it's free.
Nice.
Yeah, but how do you actually play it?
You just download Fortnite and press play. And then you watch Eminem rap.
As long as I can get my Ariana Grande skin, I'm okay.
And on this same note, Mr. Blue Pumpkin says, thoughts on Peter and Snake being added to Fortnite. So Peter is like Peter Griffin, to be clear. He's like a boss you can like find on the map, and you can kill him, and then he does that
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think he's a boss. He's just a player skin.
He's a
that when
boss, bro.
You sure?
Yeah. I know my 5.
You're 5.
Can I have some gummies?
Not for what you just said about Peter.
I don't know what thoughts you're supposed to have at this point.
Yeah.
Like we joked like 5 years ago. We were like, haha, Iron Man in Fortnite. Yeah. And it's like they're all if it exists, it will be in Fortnite.
You keep saying it's like Ready Player One just becoming real.
Yeah, and I think Fortnite is going to be the death of IPs, which is actually a good thing.
Yeah.
When they do the Shining pack, that's when you know.
Yeah,
when they start digging up the graves to get IPs.
When you can play as Shelley Duvall and Jack Nicholson in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Then you know it's
and go
it's
through
time.
a spooky, haunted, shining house.
There's blood coming out elevator. Run, The Rock.
One Optimus.
Oh my god, it literally is that film.
Yeah, exactly.
Master Chief, run! Is that the Iron Giant? Batman, get out the way! Holy fuck.
Where's Tank Dempsey? Tank Dempsey's not in it.
No, because Call of Duty's trying to do their own thing.
No,
Have you
but-
seen like Call of Duty, the
Bottom of the barrel shit they get in comparison.
depths they've fucking gone like Spawn? Who the fuck is Spawn?
They get like the main character from Forspoken.
Yeah, and Nicki Minaj. That's their roster. I think when like officially any Nintendo property is in Fortnite,
It's over.
that's when the world needs the
Yeah, but you know they're the only one who's gonna. Nintendo will only do Fortnite. They're the only one who has enough clout to do it.
Yeah. Well, you know, a new Shrek movie's coming out, so they're definitely going to be in there.
Yeah, Shrek is make loads
Shrek's
of
a
money.
safe prediction. Maybe they'll do GTA.
No. Yeah, possibly.
like CJ.
Yeah, and have him look like the graphics from that game.
Yeah,
That would be good.
I reckon he'd fit over a Fortnite skin pretty nice.
Yeah, well, ripped pizza fits on extremely nice.
Yeah,
Extremely nice.
I haven't seen what Snake looks like in it. To be
But
honest.
just remember, they don't make money.
What do you mean?
Fortnite doesn't make money.
I have this kind of one from Revert to Monkey. I'm curious, you guys, what you would say.
Yeah.
Question for Jamie and Alex and James and Jamie and Alex and James. If the three of you were NPCs in a Fromsoft game, what would your appearance, backstory, dialogue, and side quest be? For example, pathetic Swindish peasant.
I'd probably be like some fucked up thing, and my story is like one of succumbing to whatever chaotic existence exists in the world.
I picture,
It's like
for
not
James, I picture someone in like Bloodborne who, what would fit the aesthetic to do with like car, like horse and cart. He'd have to have something to do with that. It's like his vehicle.
sad. Hey, don't boil me down just to my horse and cart, brother.
What else would what would you say then?
It would be like just an accident. I'd just be like an NPC body, or you do something and you come back and I'm a
Environmental
body.
storytelling.
Yeah,
You get an item description.
yeah.
Whereas I was trying to think what I'd want, and I just wrote down 2 words. Do you want to say them, Jim?
Where?
Here.
Uncle Monkey.
Yeah. That would be who I would be.
Is that all you want to say?
Uncle Monkey I would be, and I'd
You'd be Uncle Monkey.
in Sekiro.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe a Gigantopithecus.
You could have a worm in you as well, because that's kind of a second.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle
Oh my
Monkey
god,
with a
shut
worm in it.
up.
But with like a scary voice and be like, I've got a worm in me.
I'm a
Say-
wormy
Do
boy.
that in Japanese.
Call of Duty Black Ops.
I'd be in.
You'd be a knight.
I'd be in Dark Souls 1. I'd be
You'd be one of those fucked up rats at the beginning.
one of the rats.
Yeah.
Well, the little rats.
They're the fucking huge ones.
The big rats in
Yeah.
the in the
Tunnel.
in the depths.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I'd be the rat basher.
Yeah, your thing is
I'm
about
on a
smashing
rat
rats.
bashing quest.
When you
But
go
you-
hollow and you get killed by whoever the main character is, then you take your weapon and it's the rat basher.
Yeah. The
No,
rat,
but you also you give a quest which is to bring back like rat pelts.
yeah, rat tails or something.
Yeah.
Rat jelly.
You get
Yeah,
Geel.
but because you kill all the rats, I lose my purpose of bashing rats.
And you go hollow and then
Yeah.
you kill them.
Then I try to bash them.
with the rat basher.
Yeah. And that's the reward.
And it's a weapon that has like 0 damage, max impact.
Yeah.
So it just explodes the rats.
Yeah, it pops them. Like
Yeah.
the old rat man that I knew.
Yeah, Elden Ring kind of stole my thunder because it's just got Alexander the Pot.
Yeah.
That's you.
Perfect.
The jar. Alexander Jar.
Yeah.
Oh, got a little itch on my cheek.
Well, Hooper has one for us. Hi, Jamie Beltman.
Oh.
What's James's thoughts on the low-resolution Moto death machine that is the Cybertruck? I think the Cybertruck was mentioned on the IHE show back when it was announced. But now that James has had his SUV hate arc and the Cybertruck has released, I'd like to know his thoughts.
James would
I
think
did-
that
I
it's
did
kind
actually-
of nice.
I did actually want to bring up the Cybertruck.
The question was
because-
actually for me.
Well,
to
shut
give
up. We're
your
talking
opinion.
about the Cybertruck now. I think it is the single most stupid vehicle design ever, and it applies to no global safety standards, so it can only be sold in the country that has private healthcare. It's designed to create revenue for the healthcare sector. We've all seen the crashed footage, haven't we?
I've seen it.
I haven't.
It has no crumple zones, so all of the forces of the accident, like the footage was of like 30 miles an hour. If you're crashing that thing at like 60, 70, your spine is just going to go through your ass.
And what's its 0 to 60?
Quick. It's electric, it's fast.
Immediate torque, and it's like made out of fucking titanium,
Yeah.
reinforced steel or whatever. So you're just like this weapon. It's like just launching a wall at someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it's designed to kill other people.
Yeah, if that thing
gonna
hits
start-
you, it's gonna be the favourite vehicle of Call of Duty Black Ops. Like
Well,
it's a terrible design because there's like the thing with Europe, and this is why pop-up headlights disappeared, was that it's not safe for pedestrians in case of an accident.
Yeah.
So we have standards for vehicle design. America doesn't have that. So if you get hit by a Cybertruck, it's destroying you. There's no chance you're going to survive because it's angled at head height. It will just cut your head
It
off.
looks
instantly.
sharp. Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like you would just be sliced
Yeah.
if it hit you.
It's like seriously, it doesn't matter how much you love Elon Musk. It is the worst looking thing ever designed. It doesn't look good at all.
And they're not even legal here, right?
No, they're never going to be legal. here.
We'll never see them here, and they won't even fit on our roads.
Yeah. And I'm going to say it, if you are someone who's spending, I don't actually know the ORP of these stupid trucks off the top of my head, but I'm saying it's expensive, 70, 80, whatever. If you're spending that much on a vehicle that's that ugly, you deserve to have your money wasted. Because it's so stupid, man.
Yeah, I feel like there are other car companies that have nailed that future cyberpunk look already.
Yeah, Polestar.
Yeah.
Polestar being one of the best.
Toyota.
Toyota
in
are
the
very
90s.
good. Toyota are very good. But at the same time, I've seen a lot of tech bros, or rather Tesla fanboys, Elon fanboys, going soy over the footage of the four-wheel steering. And they're like, look at this cat gif and look how side-by-side comparison. It's like, Nissan had four-wheel steering in the 1980s on their performance cars. not on a purpose-built off-road truck. There's nothing. It's like the bare minimum of a truck. If I'm buying a vehicle that big, I expect a great four-wheel drive system. So the fact that these soy boys are going mental over this four-wheel steering is like, bro, that's the standard. That's the standard of like every car manufacturer.
I was talking to you about this morning, where like, I think it was yesterday. I was looking up the like Forbes 100 top richest people or whatever, and of course Elon's number one, and it's thanks to Tesla and SpaceX. And I understand SpaceX to a degree, holding its value
because it's an innovative
Tesla
technology.
is like that level to make the richest person in the world, make him rich. Sure, I understand that Teslas are everywhere now.
Yeah,
but richest in the world? What?
It doesn't
Why?
make sense because if you look at Tesla's a company, right? They're over the last like 5 years and like 2010s, they didn't have that many cars. They had the Roadster, and they were only just releasing like the Model S. Okay, so you've got, and even now continue to look at what they have. They've got the Model S, the Model 3, and they've got an SUV. There's no hatchbacks. There's no tiny, smaller cars for the wider market. All of the cars are aimed at Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So how do they have this global power when their cars have some of the worst build quality known in all manufacturers? You can literally see meme compilations of the cars falling apart out of the factory. They're not that good looking. They've not got the history of a lot of other car manufacturers. How do they have this?
Yeah,
this
making
value?
cars is notoriously difficult.
Yeah,
Only a small number of companies can do it.
Yeah, and it's extremely expensive.
Yeah.
So I think it's a simple case of they're just charging out of the arse for these cars, while having the most baseline production costs. Hence why the quality is
But
questionable.
they're not like a status symbol anymore.
No.
Like their whole thing used to be, we are the electric vehicle with the biggest range, the best batteries for range.
And then every other manufacturer's like, oh,
But
hold
they've all
on.
caught up now.
No, they've like surpassed it.
All surpassed it, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, if you think of electric vehicles that are seen as wealthy, people with wealth are driving like the electric Mercedes SUVs. And they're like 90 to 100k. Or they're driving, Range Rovers. They're not going to waste their money on a terrible looking Tesla that you can't repair. Most garage places are not going to be like, if you crash your SUV, you take it to a paint shop and they're like, oh, we can fix this. But if you crash your Tesla, a lot of them are just going to be like, no. Because the way they're designed, the way they're sold is not that you can't get spare parts. The Tesla in our town has been destroyed for years. Why is it destroyed for years if you've got a 40k Tesla? Because you can't repair it. They're ridiculous.
Without spending like 20 grand.
Yeah. They don't make sense. It's like, just buy a Volkswagen. Buy a Volkswagen. They've got electric versions of every car. Just buy them. Stop wasting your money on Teslas, man.
Well,
Okay.
We got two more here before we wrap up this episode and finally go to sleep.
I am sleepy.
Dibby Collector says this: hello, Jar Boys. You gentlemen have been showing up every Monday filled to the brim with drip. So I have to ask you this. What happened to ponchos and Wild West fashion? Every fool knows how crackingly awesome a cowboy hat is, not to mention the ponchos. Many moons ago, I saw you whippersnappers somehow looking more stylish than ever with a poncho. What do you wise young men think of the fashion of the Wild West? Is it time to bring it back? Well...
Well,
Well, look at us at the moment. Come on.
yeah, we kind of dripped out.
You're dripped out.
We should have got those, like John Marston, what he wears when he sleeps.
Oh,
his
yeah.
like, onesie thing.
Wow.
What do you call those things? With the like, little butt flap.
Yeah.
Oh, they're called,
Onesie.
no, they have a name. They're,
Oh, uppers.
no, they're not uppers.
I
They're
heard
not
called
long johns.
downers.
No, long johns are a variation of that.
Yeah,
Long johns are just like the bottoms, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. They're just the bottom. So what's the whole thing called?
The flap.
Yeah, what's the whole
Pompers.
suit called?
Onesie.
Ah.
Well, I guess it is a onesie from that era.
My name's John Marston.
Do you not think it's a bit? Do you not
Apple
think
down
it's
flap.
funny that you can think about that uniform and you think there's a shit flap? Is that not like a bit?
How did they pee?
They didn't. They just shit.
They only shit. Where did they pee out?
I guess they pee out the same flap.
They have to sit down then.
Then they just
Maybe they just
shoot
squat
the pee
down.
down.
Huh?
Maybe they squat, or they just poo out the wheel like a bird.
No, no,
Could
no.
they do that? Is that an option?
What, birds?
Yeah. Going bird.
Well, birds don't have an option because they don't pee.
Well, they do. They just
They
pee
poo
and pee.
pee. They poo pee. Well,
What?
what do you think
They
of the
just look
fashion of
like
the Wild West?
I think it's kind of cool, but I think there's not many ways you can pull it off, and ponchos are one of the best ways you can do it modern. Why did we give up the ponchos?
We didn't.
We got them.
We
There's
don't
one
want
right
I'm
to.
there.
scared of them because one had a spider in one.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm scared because of spiders.
There was a. Did we tell that story of that time we were wearing those ponchos and we scared those old ladies?
Yeah, because we were smoking cigars. And these old... We were walking Argy, right?
Yeah.
And we were wearing ponchos and smoking cigars, walking out in the Havana. The savannah. The...
We'll walk around the bayou,
The Mojave,
the
the Mojave.
the Mojave.
banana. And we were walking around, having a nice little doggy walk, lighting up a couple cigars, puffing away, chuckling. And then these... It was an old couple, right?
I thought it was like a group of like 2 or 3 ladies walking
Yeah.
their dogs.
Walking, and they were walking straight towards us. They could obviously made out we were in ponchos and smoking something. So, and they just stopped in their tracks, turned 180 degrees, and just started.
Is that not
walking
the
their
most
way.
like? That's that. This is what I think of. Is that situation is what I think of. That right-wing people think they look like when they with their, like alpha energy. They think they're like that, but in reality, you're like that because you wear a poncho.
Yeah, we were wearing ponchos, smoking stogies, like.
And you horrified, you intimidated these poor old people.
We were under the influence of nothing, and they were terrified of us.
That's the thing.
poncho wearers might be smoking the marijuana.
Yeah,
This is the thing, like, because people don't expect ponchos, if you wear them, especially as a group, you instantly have, like, dominance over everyone else. Like, in Sainsbury's, when we wore them.
yeah. You and I wore like matching ones.
And then people just were like, the aisles were clear. We
Yeah.
walked down an aisle and it was clear because nobody wanted to go near us.
Yeah, people terrified.
That
'Cause
might just be the smell, the sweat that's absorbed into them over
Yeah.
5 years.
It does no smell.
No, I think it's the Clint
Animal.
Eastwood, like, eating fucking pistachio type. Like, eating peanut energy.
I love the pistachio flavour.
I need a pistachio, please.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, pistachio, nut. Nut, gay.
I want me some monkey nuts.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you can't order pistachio because that would be gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of poncho?
I want my mouth filled with monkey nut.
Well, guys, we have one final
Oh, yes.
final.
from the
This
Yogs
is-
Pog.
Do your best Donald Trump impression.
It was a covfefe. It was a covfefe.
Do you think it would be lame to start a coffee shop called Cafefe?
No, I think that'd be sick as fuck. We only sell tea.
You just have a certain type of person. Well, yeah, let's end on this one from Yogs Pog. I'm going to be getting a cat soon, and I have a few names I want to run by the cast.
Vincent.
So we got to choose this cat's name, okay?
Okay.
just did.
They were definitely inspired by my list because I recognize some of these. Betfred, Gambler. I know Alex made these names, but they're great. Jar, Voy, Media, Evangelion, shortened to Jellion,
Jellian.
Lips or Dlips, Gauss Cannon, shortened Cannon, Yogs, Pog, or the Architect.
Pog.
I would probably say it's Jellian or Architect because Gauss Cannon's already a certified animal, so that's taken.
Pog.
No, it's
Poggers.
Architect.
Yeah, Poggers.
No, come on. Architect is funny.
No, but
Where's the architect?
Poggers.
Hey guys, this is my cat Poggers. He's kind of getting me some Reddits.
He's kind of based.
Yeah, but imagine Evangelion.
Jellian.
Geel.
No, I would say Betfred personally,
No, Architect
Right.
is funnier.
because then you can say
That's
Fred.
But, as well, I'm just glad. It depends on what they look like. We need to see a picture of what they look
I'd
like.
be
to
happy
put-
with Voy. I quite like Voy.
For a cat.
Easter
Yeah.
Voy.
Yeah, Easter Voy.
Can I ask a
Easter
question,
Voy.
actually? This isn't related to the episode, but are we going to get Kings for dinner?
Hey, hey.
Why don't we call the cat Kings?
Yeah, call the cat Kings. Call the cat Kings.
Kings.
Call the cat Kings.
Call the cat Kings.
Call the cat Kings.
And you
Call the
kings,
cat
you kings and
Call the
queens,
cat Kings.
thank you for watching this episode of the Sleepycast.
Yeah, kings and queens.
We'll be back next time with an even sleepier episode. Thank you for watching. Good
Good night.
Wait, before we go, guys, don't you want a final worm?
Oh, give me a worm.
Come on.
Give me a worm.
Let me
Feed
get.
us like baby birds.
Here you go. Just eat up, Buttercup.
Oh no, I got two.
I'm covered in worms.
Kind of sleepy time.
There's worms everywhere.
That's fine. They can be little midnight snacks. Night night, everybody.
I know.
Night night. No.
Yum 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 yum.
Smells like Pickle Rick.
No, it smells like coconut actually.
Smells like Rick from Rick and Morty.
Smells like Morty.
I'm a bit of a Wick fan myself.
Smells like Jerry from Pickle Rick.
Did you know? Didn't fucking Rick and Jerry come out 10 years ago?
What?
Pickle Wick? No, the show. What's it called? Well, it came out like 10 years ago.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, it came out. They started 10 years ago.
No, it fucking didn't.
Okay.
Dude, it didn't
Actually,
come out
no,
in
it would.
2013.
That sounds right.
No, it didn't.
You sure?
Pickle Rick began. The
Yeah,
way
it-
it started.
I'm Pickle Wick.
Rick and Morty forever. 10 seasons of Morty forever.
Let's do the more classic type episodes where we do normal adventures, Morty.
Wait, is there 10 seasons?
This episode is called How Poopy Got His Poop Back. They're ripping us off.
Hey, they're taking our things. Guys, I'm really scared.
Of what?
Your giant biceps.
They're not big.
Who wants to introduce the Patreon segment?
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. This is the part of the show where we go over to Patreon and we say a thank you to all of our lovely where we say a lovely thank you to all of our patrons who help support the show.
So this is a big thank you shout out to all the patrons of December 2023. I'm going to read their names now, starting with Fallout 4 is a better game than New Vegas. A weapon to surpass Piss a Dick. Towns Tynes Adderall Vape LLC. Rets of Kid Cannabis. Thea Thorogood. Poop Nuggets 4000. Benson Burner. Cream Shoes. Pitts View. Timothy Mark, aka Bidiot Bales. Dom. Frisco. Danny Valentine. Foul Git. Gungan Pussy making Misa go bomb bag crazy. Sam Barlow. Thai Boy Goon, I'm fresh as fuck. Bands by the box. Yeah, I love them pesos. Jeff Bezos. Jensen Wheel, the Gungan Goon Shag Master. Erectin Aria Spencer here. Murdo Wallace. James the type of guy to thank people for Reddit awards. Harry James Climpson, Prince. Pear Bomb Baby Yoda, Baby Group, Baby James's dad. The Jar Media Tenga Collection, just in time for Christmas. The Reen Goblin. Quetzalcoatlus Northruppy. Thank the Lizard Lords. Only Singaporean Jarling. James's dada. Abstination. Nicholas Latifi's estranged son. Bogley Best. Obama Hamburger Sussy Balls. Lil Mosey is white sussy balls. The Camino Gimp. My name Jeff. Harry Scuderia. How to change Patreon username. Big Wumbo. Luke Cage let Jessica Jones be inside of him. Abigail M. Barnaby's Panopticon. James's lawyer in the upcoming FNAF lawsuit. Lildred Incorporated. Saishin. Finn Arthurs. Vivian Reed. No Nut November was easy when my cock was securely locked in a cage. Sadly, it doesn't exist anymore. Chocolate fart and scribble wah. Here you go. I'm feeling EP after all that.
Happy birthday to Bonky, Splink, Skek, Magma Slug, Levi, Pearl Slug, Dr. Deluxelo, Shabangu, Oliver Holm Jarnby, Dexter McCall, Goonchi Gooner. I love Bab Borbell, she is my queen. LeBron James excited for White Boy Wednesday. Hello friends, sucky sucky dum dum. Neo Theo, Dobby the House Milf, Festive Zell, Simon Steele, the true Filipino Jarling. Just don't count, lol. Bullpreet Core, Joku, Nudalarm, aka James's passionate bread vacation destinations. Shake It Off. James's version is the greatest song known to mankind. Venomized Rico Dave Bryan. Crow Muncher. Unwashed Reptile. Manny Sanchez. Lagoon 22. Simsy. 0.6% Japanese Jarling. Sheep Honkers. The worm in Alex's skin. I will never leave. I will never leave. I will never leave. I will never leave. Misa will never leave. I will... Lawmaster of Fanboy and Chum Chum. Fapping and clapping, it's happening. Lapping up sap that I've splat on the mat and the substance is masculine. Travis King. Captain Clunge Hole. Stormay supports Nagoya Grampus. Grant Connor. Jack Price. Kooky. Slimy Bill. I dream that I gooned to you. I'm not certain what it means. I didn't say that I would do it. I said it was a dream. Avi. State of Velasca. Matt Edge, world's biggest Watto fan. Callum J. Quick. True mighty Jarling, he's going beast mode. Ganja Satellite. Orbits your mum. Tonio Swelt. And Nietzsche. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Big thank you to Testing, Wham Bam Pow. Gooby Love, can you hear me now? Slums Mackenzie, the original party worm, Wimmy Wham Wham Wazzle. Salad 517. Oh, yeah. Oh shit. The jar secret project is just Jim shooting a snot rocket at the camera lens. Slam Dunk Cosmos. Harry Wardley. Tom Baranak. Gilbert the Awesome One. James is Dad. This is a public service announcement. I've rebranded from Nate's Minifigs and now I'm called Input Brick. Please. The Swindish Embassy called. They're looking for the throat goats. I sent them after James's dad. Give me that white boy stare. Zim zam zobble my ziblies. Cobble wad. Shower with your dad simulator 2015. Do you still shower with your dad? Question mark. Swindle ginger. Piss drinkers unleashed. Thomas Martin. Before I hand this iPad off to you, you should know that I let piss a dick use it and now it's full of piss. Swish swish. Wobbert. Orwa. Kex Flexington. Fartbag. Biscuit. Dream Offal 2142. I had a dream Jar's 100k subscribers special was IHG Joins Jar and was a prequel to IHG Leaves Jar. Just Marry Jarling, let's go. Penn Island XDD. Danny G. James's Lord. Woodpecker from Mars. Edgy Airwrecker. Milky Piggy, Silky Creamy Donkey Steam. Just leave a key. These minger fleas, he's the breeze, and she's the bee's knees for she's. G's of cheese. E-girl in a Bebo shirt got her Norwegian wife to start saying bear bear. I do declare. Creamer. Adam Johnston. Tom Buies, bring back Randy to the cast. We miss him. Super Crunchers, Giles Stewart, When Blackbirds Cry 2016, Big Whoops, Gremblow, JBG, Cooter Panda, Lucy Tires and Asian Anal Green, Randy Ruins Patreon, The Pooh Man, James, I Know What You Did in Guatemala back in 05, Catch Your Fucking Mannequin, and David Wallace. Thank you very much for your support. We're going to bed now.
Thank you.
I'm going to pop a cap in your ass.
You can put more than a cap in my eyes, bro.
Hey everybody. I'm going to pop a cap in your ass.
Yeah.